Previously on Infinitas Mirror of Time.
Chen drifts in and out of consciousness on the gurney. Smart bandages glow faintly around her shoulder wound, administering coagulants and painkillers with silent efficiency.
Chen was Mike in a past life. Yes, but this is different, deeper. Like our souls have been dancing around each other through centuries, always finding ways to protect and save each other.
Inside Rita's study, the storm's rhythm became a soundtrack to recovery and revelation.
Moreover, records now show that Star's entire portfolio of assets has mysteriously changed hands. Some wealthy blonde is liquidating everything, even managed to plant some creative decoys in the system.
And the unofficial channels?
Already handled through back doors I installed while they were distracted with the main system purge.
Rita raised her teacup to hide her entertainment, the storm outside providing a gentle percussion to their moment of hard-won peace. Chen would arrive soon. They needed to wrap everything up.
Spiritus aeternae trans tempora fluens. Infinitas, per aeternum vivimus. Infinitas, nunquam moriemur. Infinitas, spiritus aeternus.
Welcome back to the mysterious thriller labyrinth of Infinitas. My name is Mário Portela, and I am the author of both the audio drama and the books behind it. We have finally made our way to the season finale. I hope you enjoyed your ride. Before we begin, allow me to publicly thank you for your support. Your continued engagement means the world, especially as we craft these soundscapes and dialogues with the help of advanced AI tools. But remember, this is about the story, not the tools. Infinitas is and will always be a narrative first. You already know this audio drama is based on the book of the same name, but did you know it's available worldwide on every Amazon store? And that at least a full trilogy of books is already waiting for you to dive even deeper. Speaking of which, this means we have material for a proper couple of seasons more. Are you interested in such adventures? Thank you for lending your ears and your courage to this unfolding thriller as we reach the season finale. Have fun and share the show. I'll see you soon.
Infinitas, per aeternum vivimus. Infinitas, nunquam moriemur. Infinitas, spiritus aeternus. Vita post vitam, lux post tenebras, semper resurgimus.
Infinitas, an audio drama by Mário Portela. Season 1, Mirror of Time.
Infinitas, 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 infinitas.
A sharp knock echoed through Rita's study just as the Boston skyline dissolved into dusk. The door swung open to reveal Chen, her leather jacket creased and worn, right arm cradled in a medical sling.
Police reports and shifts filled my days and nights, like endless beats walking Boston's heights. Then magic burst through my standard rounds, when supernatural turned my world around. They call me detective, honey, but now I'm a protector, the other side of Infinitas.
Really? Did you raid a museum gift shop?
Chen's eyes took in Rita's elaborate black corset and red silk dress with barely concealed amusement.
Some of us appreciate the artistry of proper attire. unlike certain detectives who seem to have raided a motorcycle gang's lost and found.
Hey, this jacket's seen me through worse than a bullet wound. At least I can breathe without Victorian engineering.
Darling, you have the bone structure for haute couture. Such a waste on department store denim.
Holographic data streams cast blue reflections across Chen's face as she studied the floating displays. Names and locations scrolled past in glowing webs of connection.
These the next targets to make another mess?
Merely persons of interest. The Mnemosyne Society has quite the network.
We've already mapped connections to 3 major...
Marcus, any chance you could grab me some coffee? Real coffee. None of Rita's fancy leaf water. Please.
American drip, black as my soul. Coming up.
Marcus shot Rita a knowing look before slipping out, leaving the 2 women alone with the soft hum of holographic displays.
Subtle, Sarah. Sending my assistant away for private conversation?
Got some news from Internal Affairs. They're not exactly thrilled about the whole shooting a prominent citizen thing.
Ah, suspended.
With pay, pending investigation. Funny thing is, I don't give a damn.
The great detective Chen, scourge of the Boston PD, doesn't care about her badge. My, how the mighty have fallen.
Hard to care about parking tickets and drunk tanks when you've seen all this. Past lives, ancient rituals, murder cults masquerading as historical societies.
It does rather put things in perspective.
Can't exactly file that paperwork. Cause of death, ritual sacrifice by reincarnation-obsessed cultists. Yeah, that'll go over well.
I'm a cop who found a different side. Now chasing phantoms to Boston nights. Every case file's got a missing side. Since infinitas crossed my path, damn, I'm going crazy. Call me protector, honey. I'll never see crime the same behind the badge.
Rita slid off the desk, her silk dress rustling softly as she moved closer to Chen.
Then perhaps it's time for a career change. I'm expanding my research beyond Boston. There are organizations like Mnemosyne across the globe, and they need addressing.
That's your fancy way of saying we're going hunting?
I prefer strategic intervention. But yes. Though I understand if you'd rather...
Rather what? Go back to normal? Pretty sure that ship sailed when I started remembering being Mike Peterson.
You could still walk away.
With these memories? With knowing what's out there? Not a chance in hell, Cruz.
Chen's lips twitched into a half smile as she delivered her next revelation.
Already turned in my resignation letter. Figured dealing with immortal cultists beats writing parking tickets.
And here I thought you lived for those traffic violations.
Please, even before all this, I kept hitting walls, dead ends. Whole network of these organizations hiding behind fancy names and charity galas.
Speaking of networks, I've acquired certain resources to fund our endeavors.
Resources? That's a fancy way of putting it.
Let's just say the Mnemosyne Society's accounts were remarkably accessible after Victor's unfortunate demise.
You didn't.
I merely redistributed funds to more worthy causes. Our causes, specifically.
The door burst open as Marcus returned, balancing 3 coffee cups precariously.
The special cleansing protocol worked perfectly. All their offshore accounts.
Rita's sharp glare cut through his enthusiasm like a knife through silk.
I mean, here's your coffee, detective. Black as requested.
You know what? I don't want to know. Plausible deniability and all that.
Wise choice. Though I must say their security protocols were disappointingly vintage.
Just like your wardrobe?
At least I didn't learn my fashion sense from a police academy handbook.
Marcus sprawled across the antique chaise lounge, his cybernetic lens whirring as he projected new data streams.
So, What's the plan? Globe-trotting adventures, kicking cultist butt across continents?
Such eloquence. Though I suppose crude enthusiasm has its charm.
Says the woman who cursed in 3 dead languages when Victor's goons ruined her favorite boots.
Those were authentic Victorian leather, and my Latin was perfectly conjugated, thank you.
The Portuguese wasn't, hey, I recorded everything for posterity.
Marcus!
Rita and Chen shared a look that made Marcus shrink deeper into the chaise lounge.
Anyway, when do we start?
After your arm heals, I refuse to traverse the world with a one-armed bodyguard.
Bodyguard? That what I am now?
Would you prefer security consultant? It does sound more professional on tax forms.
Marcus's laughter resonated through the study as moonlight began to cast long shadows over ancient books and contemporary devices. Outside, Boston's spires pierced violet clouds, old brick and new steel reaching skyward, while the city hummed with life below. In this room that bridged past and future, 3 unlikely allies sat surrounded by centuries of knowledge and tomorrow's innovations, planning their next move in a war they sensed was far from over.
Time is my lover, death is my friend. Forever's not over, it's where I begin. I'm the woman who never truly dies, just transforms like moths in moonlit skies. Through times, every ending's just a sweet disguise for beginning once again. Through times, call me infinitus, darling. I'll see you in another life. Sub luna e luce, mulier surgit in eterno duce, iter per secula sidera tangit, vita nova oritur, dum anima plangit. Ave mulier, flamma viva per valles umbrasche, semper activa, eternitatis filia pura, amor et vita lux tua dura.
Snowflakes danced across weathered headstones in Mount Auburn Cemetery. The marble marker bore Fiona O'Connell's name, dates carved in stark relief against the polished surface. Rita stood before the grave, her platinum hair catching the late afternoon light, a red chrysanthemum trembling in her grip.
55 years, Fiona. Strange how time bends and folds when you've lived more than one life.
Marcus shifted his weight several paces behind her, his cybernetic lens whirring as he adjusted his stance. His usual quips died in his throat, replaced by a reverent silence. Chen stood beside him, rolling the silver locket between her fingers, the metal catching the light like a signal mirror.
I remember buying this for her, for our 6-month anniversary.
Rita placed the chrysanthemum at the base of the headstone, her movements precise and deliberate. Snow crunched beneath her Victorian boots as she straightened.
She loved it, wore it every day until...
The wind died suddenly, leaving them in a pocket of stillness. A crow called from a nearby oak, its harsh voice cutting through the cemetery's hushed atmosphere.
Should have protected her better.
You tried. We both did, in different lives.
Chen's fingers trembled as she opened the locket's delicate clasp. The metal warmed against her skin as the hinges creaked, revealing a yellowed photograph tucked inside. A young Navajo girl stared back, her dark eyes holding wisdom beyond her years.
No, this can't be.
The moment Chen's fingertip brushed the photograph's surface, her world exploded into fragments of someone else's memories. She staggered backward, her boots crunching in the snow, the locket catching on its chain.
No, this can't be. Arizona. Rita, we need to go to Arizona. There's a cave system in the Navajo Nation.
What did you see?
They're still doing it. They never stopped. The ceremonies, the children. It's happening now.
Rita's eyes narrowed, a familiar steel entering her gaze. Her chin lifted in that subtle way that spoke of centuries of defiance.
Then we stopped them.
So let me get this straight. Not only do I work for someone who can sense past lives and history from objects, but now Detective Chen is also some kind of...
Marcus froze mid-step, his mouth hanging open. His gaze darted between the two women.
Great. Instead of one witch, I'm stuck in some kind of weird coven.
Shut up, Marcus!
The corners of Rita's mouth twitched as she fought back a smile. Even Chen's stern expression cracked slightly, a hint of amusement breaking through her usual stoic facade. But beneath the moment of levity, something darker stirred. The knowledge that their journey was far from over, and the shadows they'd uncovered ran deeper than any of them had imagined.
This isn't over yet.
Tune in for your next episode of Infinitas.
Infinitas, infinitas, infinitas.